got here is a 19 or honestly probably 1901 Honda Fourtrax 300. A friend of mine told me his stepdad had. He's had it for years, ain't moved in probably 10 years. He has another one that my buddy rides. And he said this one was just like it, only green, and it needed some carburetor work. Well, that was a fucking lie. So, I drove all the way to Georgia from North Carolina to buy it, thinking, alright, I want to make something out of this old 300 because I like them. And then I got there and realized I have got this. And the old man that owned it told me, oh, it runs. This thing ain't moved in 10 years. Sure enough, guess what? It's terrible. I didn't say it runs good, but it runs. And so I bought it, and here we are. We're going to make something out of it. So upon further inspection of this good four-wheeler, it's not, obviously. There's a piece of a seat. There's obviously rust everywhere. It's trashed. It hasn't been cleaned. I don't know why we needed 5 extra lights. It had headlights. It told me that it fell off of the truck and broke the rack, and I assume it tore the lights up. I don't know yet. I have no idea. It has a snorkel, but it's not hooked up to anything. Brakes, no, it's a Honda. Never happened. Then look a little deeper. The rear diff, it's a 300, busted. Who would have thought? The four-wheeler that's good is trashed. But it runs, and that's what that old man stood by. So here we are. We'll make something out of it, I guess, because I don't have a choice. I ended up with it now. So I thought I was going to fix this, but actually after cleaning it I realized the hubs are welded onto it on both sides. And since the rear diff is busted, that has to come off. I had big plans for this 300 and I don't know if I can even get parts for it. See, I want to know if this rear diff still pulls, because I guess I could just cover the hole in there if it'll work. Decided that this thing is unfixable for the day. think anybody will take it.
You're really just gonna leave it there?
Yeah, fuck it. No, I'm gonna get gas. Think the race fuel will make it turn the tires? That's all she needs. We'll leave it down here for next time. So what we're gonna do with this thing, we bought it because people say they're so tough, they're so indestructible. We're on rear diff number 3 and I probably have 2 hours on this four-wheeler total. I'm not calling it a bike. I hate when people call a four-wheeler a bike. It's not. Anyway, we're just gonna prove how indestructible they are, or that's the goal. So what we're gonna do is every time something breaks, we'll try to replace it with something stronger and keep going and going. I wanted to try it completely stock form, but I couldn't find any small tires very cheap, so we have 29.5s. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do a few things for it to hold up to them. But still, we're at 3rd rear diff. These things are not nearly as tough as people say they are. I don't think. I could be wrong. I've had a couple before that I'd only tore out rear diffs in. I didn't do anything else to them. We're gonna see. So until I break it to the point of either the rod comes through the cases or it throws and busts the cylinder apart, that's the only way I'm gonna stop with it. And then we'll see what it can take until that point. If nothing else front wheel drive pulls, I'll give it that. My Foreman doesn't even do that right now.